What is going on, everybody? Happy Valentine's Day, and welcome to a special episode of What's Your Birthday Mashup? Today is February 14th, which means it's Valentine's Day for anyone who celebrates, and I'm really excited to tell you what your birthday mashup is for those of you who celebrate. Happy birthday. But before I begin, I want to give a bunch of shout-outs for yesterday's remixes of Opalite, with the extended versions from the music video. First off, I want to say thank you. I want to give a big shout out to the one and only Chris Lake, German or British. I think he's a British DJ. He's one of the first people that had a remix of Opalite. That's really good. You should listen to it. It hasn't been out on YouTube yet. The extended music videos for Opalite haven't been out yet. The remix for Chris Lake of Opalite hasn't been out yet, so I think you should listen to it. It's so good. Second of all, I want to give a big shout out to the one and only Bunt, a German DJ who is the second person to remix Opalite ever. I'm only halfway there, so don't get me wrong. I have 4 shout-outs. I know it's going to be long, but bear with me. We did Chris Lake and Bunt. Third shout-out I want to give is to British DJ Scream. Scream is the one that came with the remix for Opalite. Third remix. I can't believe it. I can't believe this happened. Fuck yeah. Another one. This is the 4th and final time I'm doing this. 4th and final shout out goes to Eli Oaks, an Austrian DJ who had his version of Opalite. He remixed Opalite from The Life of a Showgirl. Wonderful job. So we've had 2 British DJs, 1 German and 1 Austrian. I thought it was going to be an American DJ, but I was wrong. You can now listen to all 4 remixes of Opalite on CD, only on Taylor Swift's web store, if you want to buy it. Also, Taylor released 2 extended versions of the Opalite music video, Part 1 and Part 2. Like I said, it hasn't been out on YouTube yet, so if it will be very soon. I just hope it goes well. Anyway, on with the mashup. Your birthday mashup for today is Elizabeth Taylor from The Life of a Showgirl and The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived. If you come out the 2 songs, you will get Elizabeth Taylor Sees the Smallest Man. We are only halfway through February, which means Elizabeth Taylor is halfway done with her adventure from the Tortured Poets Department. She now sees the smallest man who ever lived, as long as he shall live and shall remain the smallest man. One of the things that I really have to say is screaming Reputation. Do you hear me? We're all screaming for Reputation. Because this section of The Smallest Man and Elizabeth Taylor, we're all screaming it out loud. Cried our eyes violet, sending someone to prison for 50 years. He did what he did. He is what he did. That's the way it goes. Elizabeth Taylor has been one of the biggest women to find the smallest man. Not her boyfriends, not her past boyfriends, more than 10. But from the Tortured Poets Department, we see that the smallest man has been chased by the one and only Taylor. Not the Taylor, but Elizabeth Taylor. She knew what she was seeing. She knew she could handle small men But for the next song, tomorrow, it'll be completely different. Keep an eye out for the alchemy. I can't wait to mash this up. Because tomorrow we got Elizabeth Taylor and the alchemy. Back to the smallest man. Look, Valentine's Day is all about love and joy and happiness and chocolate. But for Elizabeth Taylor, love is completely different. We already know that she had a 2-week fate, tortured poets, broke her own toys, crying her eyes violet at the gym, escaped London, talking to her boyfriend or dad, or whatever man it is, went to jail, Florida, was guilty, knew she was afraid of herself. She fixed her boyfriend's love of her life, and she did it with a broken heart. That is just one hell of a long recap. It's been 2 weeks since the start of this month, Elizabeth Taylor's fortnight, and now Elizabeth Taylor sees the smallest man. Look where we are right now. Tomorrow, we're starting our second half with Elizabeth Taylor and the alchemy. And remember, the Life of a Showgirl has 12 songs. The Tortured Poets Department has 31 songs. Everyone has a birthday mashup? What's yours? And that is how Boo sees it.